Okay, this is day 1 of the usage notes. The first usage rule that we're going to discuss is when to use a and when to use an. Use a before words that start with consonants. Use an before words that start with vowels or vowel sounds. So like some words that start with H counts as like a vowel sound. So you would say a dog because the next word starts with a D, which is a consonant, so you use a. You would say an elephant because elephant starts with a vowel. So you would say an elephant. An hour. This is what I was talking about with the H. Even though H is a consonant, hour is a vowel sound. So we use an hour. Here's our example sentences for this rule. Who wants a or an extra scoop of ice cream? Because extra starts with an E, we use an. The interview will provide a or an honest answer to your biggest question. Honest, that's a vowel sound, so we say an honest answer. The pain from a or an paper cut is intense. Paper cut starts with a consonant, so we say the pain from a paper cut. Next rule is the differences between accept and accept. ACCEPT means to receive something or recognize something. EXCEPT means that something is excluded or not included. So, for example, you would say the valedictorian accepted her award at graduation. Or you would say my brother doesn't like any vegetables except broccoli. So in this one, she's receiving something. In this one, broccoli is excluded. I have come to accept that I will never be an athlete. She's recognizing that I will never be an athlete. Let's look at our examples. I hope that one day she will accept or accept my apology. This one, we want the one with an A, ACCEPT, because she's receiving or recognizing the apology. No one did yesterday's homework except Rufus and Lucy. This should be EXCEPT. They're excluded. Except for the finale, I have seen every single episode of that show. Again, the finale here is excluded, so we want EXCEPT. Our next rule here is the double negative. Don't use two negative words to express the same thought. So, for example, in this sentence, she has not read none of those books. Not is a negative word, and none is a negative word. This is a double negative, which is against the rules. Instead, we should say, she has not read any of those books. You take one of the negative words, change it to a neutral word, then we don't have a double negative anymore. Here's another example. Grandma hasn't never seen a pumpkin that big. The not here is negative and never is negative, so we need to change one of those. Grandma hasn't ever seen a pumpkin that big, so we change one of the negatives to a neutral. Let's look at these examples. I won't bake no cupcakes, or I won't bake any cupcakes for my own birthday. The correct answer is any. Since she's grounded, Michaela can't go anywhere. She can't go nowhere this weekend. The correct answer is anywhere. And I don't have a reason to be angry versus I don't have no reason to be angry. The correct answer is I don't have a reason to be angry. Next rule here is the word a lot. The word a lot is always two words. You never put them together. He ate a lot of candy on Halloween. It's always two words. A lot of dogs have long curly fur. Should be written like this, a lot, two words. Susie is always in trouble at school because she talks a lot. Again, should be written like this with two words. Next here we have the two kinds of its. IT' is a contraction for it is. So with an apostrophe, it means it is. ITS shows possession or ownership. So the dog wagged its tail. This its is showing the ownership of the tail, so we write ITS. It's a beautiful sunny day. This means it is, so we write IT apostrophe S. The class had to earn its freedom by showing respect and responsibility. This is showing possession, so we want ITS. Track practice will be held in the gym since it's too wet on the track. This means it is too wet on the track, so we want with an apostrophe. It is too wet. When its claw fell off, the crab was able to regenerate. This is possessive, right? The claw belongs to the crab, so we want ITS. So, those are all the rules for day 1. Let's find our mistakes. Every student attended an concert yesterday except for Ruthie. We have 2 mistakes in this sentence. The first mistake is an concert, and the second one is except for. It should say attended a concert except for. This one should be A because the next letter is a consonant. This one should be EXC because it's excluding Ruthie. We need a lot of cans for the food drive because right now we don't have none. We've got 2 mistakes in this sentence as well. The first mistake is that a lot is always 2 words, and the other mistake is this double negative here at the end. We don't have none. Not and none are both negative, so we need to change one of those negatives to a neutral word. And lastly, it's almost April 1st, which means I will find out if I am accepted to college soon. We used the wrong it's here. Should be it is almost April 1st. And then we used the wrong accept. Should be ACC, accepted. This concludes day 1.